I just wanted to start my live tonight inside of this. You can't tell, but from the outside it's at a park, but it looks like a cell, like like a cell. But I want to talk about autophagy. Veronica, hey. I'm talking about autophagy tonight, but it's not autophagy like you thought. This is from my own mind. Hi, Zach. Welcome. So the autophagy I want to talk about is actually, we're a holistic people. We're spirit, soul, and body. And there's like a lot being talked about in the biohacking world about autophagy secrets, how to reach autophagy. And autophagy, it literally, the word means to eat itself, to self-eating. And so basically autophagy can be reached by ice, cold plunging, sauna, anything survival, such as even sprinting, and fasting. It's when your body thinks, oh my gosh, I'm gonna die, and it sends out like a signal of some kind and the cells will literally eat themselves, fix insulin resistance, all of these things. Your energy will go up, everything. But something that I gotta get out of this. I'm like in a little treehouse thing, like sitting on my knees. I'm gonna, it's literally like a contraption. I'll show you what it looks like. I don't know, I was just like looking at it and I thought it looked very cell-like, but I'm gonna still sit on part of it because I need somewhere to be. I'm gonna lean here. Okay, I'm alive. I made it. It's like a spider web. I wish I could just like set my phone down somewhere, but what I want to talk about is I feel like everything has its parallel in the spiritual. So talking about spiritual autophagy, which would be what happens to us a lot, is something like a thought pattern will start in our minds. Like I've had one concerning being sick. It was like I really could not even see hope because I was like chronically ill. It was like I started to like lose my brain power to fight it. And but there's also heartbreak, there's hatred, there's unforgiveness, and it literally takes grit, determination, just like jumping in a cold water or sprinting or depriving yourself of food. You do have to deprive those cells. Like, let me show you in here. Like, I'm wearing like this camo shirt, and in our cells, it can be hidden, that we're not even aware of these things wreaking havoc in our spiritual life, in our hearts, it affects everything. Your spiritual will affect your confidence, your calling, how you're going to help in the world. And hi, Kat. Hi, Emmanuel. Hey, Jimmy. So autophagy is literally like you can start writing down things you're thankful for. You can, oh my gosh, there's a drone above me. You can, call someone you haven't called in a long time, forgive someone. And it really does take this, like, it feels like you're dying, like that's when your body goes into autophagy, when it feels like it's the end. And we have to starve out these evil things that have been planted inside of us. If bitterness grows, it turns into things on the outside of our lives where other people can see them. And when you meet a bitter old person, that person has never, spent time focusing on healing that wound. They spent all their time focusing on taking it out on people. And, they'll go into the nursing home and be like hateful, and no one wants to be around them. My dad turned into that. And it's like they have never dealt with these things. But the main reason I thought of this yesterday, I was actually sitting here looking at this kind of like spider web kid toy thing. I don't know, like park, I don't know what you call it. And I was like, whoa, that really looks like a cell. And like, I just started thinking of autophagy, and then I almost went live, but then I won a bike. But anyways, I just want to encourage you guys. If you're feeling like, there's any damage in you, it could be physical, because if you have physical sickness like I've been focusing on autophagy things. I've been like focusing on fasting, exposure therapy, and anyways, so it was like super interesting tonight, because like right when I was about to go live, there's all these kids, literally kids, and they start talking about horrible things and treating each other terribly, and they climbed right into the place I was waiting to go live. I was like waiting to go live, and I was like, wow, it starts like that young, that these seeds are planted into us by culture. Clearly some stuff they got from school, maybe stuff from their home, television, TikTok, wherever they're getting this. But it was like, whereas we have filters, these kids had no filters. They were just freely being bullies and talking about girls and stuff. I had to like go up to these girls and be like, yo, like, you don't have to tolerate people talking to you like that. Like, you need respect. They're just like kids. But I was like, you gotta know your worth, and like walk away and stuff. And but I guess all that to say is, nobody's perfect, but there is a personal responsibility that we have to put ourselves into what's so hard and what we really don't want to do. Like, if you're sick, you really don't want to do things that could literally heal you and change you. If you're bitter, you really don't want to forgive that person and bless them and pray for them and wish the best for them against your very skin that's crawling the other way. But if you do it, then literally what happens is your own cells will eat that toxin and that bitter thing. It literally started raining right now. I need to get to light anyways, but you can transform. And so Jesus, he offers total autophagy. That's what I believe. Like, he's like, you know what, give me your whole old life. Give me everything that you have, and I'll give you everything new in return. You don't have to think about other people like that. You don't have to think about yourself like that. Jesus is saying, you can turn to me and have your whole world turned around. And, a lot of people aren't ready to do that with Jesus, and, we're all on this journey. But if you could just like do a little bit of, of investing in your soul being made new, you're there's so many things I could name, like a million, like insecurity, pride, just anything. And then those things will show up on the outside of your lives as bad habits, as addictions, as just horrible things that, you wouldn't want anyone to see. But, oh my gosh, like, if you don't get those in check, then they're going to take you down the path you do not want to go on. They're not going to take you toward your goals. You're not going to help the world. You're not going to save the world. You're not going to be someone's hero. You're not going to be a hero to all the people that you could be a hero to. Oh, I love you, girl. Thank you. Anyways, so I just want to like encourage that, like, do the hard thing when it comes to your physical health, working out, eating right, not eating junk food, but also do it for your spiritual health, because you are a whole person. You are an entire being, and your happiness is dependent on it, and you don't want to be always having to go to bad things to be happy. You want to just be happy at set. Like, I'm set, I'm happy, like, as I am. I'm ready to help on the world. I'm ready to take on the world. I'm ready to, respond to people who, can't help themselves. And anyway, so yeah, that was my thought of the night. And I'm just going to stop talking, but have a good night, you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. This was day 26 of running 1,170 days for war orphans in Ukraine. And just the start of my journey and dreaming to do marathons across America. And yeah, I hope that you guys find what you believe in, what you want to do with your life, and also how to take care of yourself, how to take care of the people around you. Because, in the family, half of it is providing, but the other half is being emotionally available and loving from a pure and open heart, and being vulnerable, and all of this, it's going to take work. And so I'm encouraging everyone to do the work today. And I'm just going to call today the day of autophagy on steroids, because autophagy needs to happen through a spirit, soul, and body. So I think I'm harping on the same thing again and again. But okay, guys, have a good night.